How's it going, you guys? Today's segment, I'm here to talk about, is Bleach manga really bad? A lot of people have been bashing Bleach, and I really want to ask this question to you guys. Seriously, the guys who are criticizing, saying Bleach is bad, it's terrible, when you have a manga series that you really don't know what's going on and no explanation of what's going on, it's bad. But is it true that Taikubo hasn't connected some particular symbols in the story? Or is it true that he's not a really good manga artist? Well, first I'm going to start off with the fact that people are stating that Bleach is bad because of the backgrounds. Sometimes in some of his drawing styles, it's just like some pages will just have a big white background with just slashes all over the place. Okay, now with that, to go in and kill that, different mangakas have ways of drawing and expressing their particular action scenes. So whereas in Naruto, it may not be a whole white page, but there may be some different aspects within the manga that may be, more viewable. You may be able to understand it a little more. But Bleach has maybe a different way of showing it. So, the mangakas show the action in different ways. So it's not necessarily wrong or it's not necessarily right for him to show those action scenes like that. Like I know there was one example when Ichigo was fighting Ginjo, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and he did a slash and it took up the whole page, and people were complaining. They were saying, like, I could have drawn that one big wave. But I think it kind of reinforced the fact that of how much more powerful Ichigo was, because if he would have drawn like a little box and just a slash, then it wouldn't have been as impactful as it was the whole page, because he's showing how his Getsugo Tensho technique has increased tenfold and how it's a lot stronger. So with that, I really don't think you guys can make that statement. As far as him not explaining certain things as far as the manga goes, there again, not everything he does, Taikubo does, is non-explainable. He explains a lot of his things, but it's through objects, whereas in other animes it's kind of shown more through like characters, I guess you could say. Like, this is probably not even a really good example, but when Jiraiya died, that kind of showed the fact that Naruto was going to have to step up as a person and become, more stronger because his sensei died. Whereas in Bleach, with the whole substitute Shinigami, they showed the badge, that little badge that was always shown, even from the first Bleach arc. They showed that badge. They really concentrated on that badge. Maybe not in the manga, but in the anime, they showed that badge. And I still think they showed it in the manga too. They really concentrated on that badge. So Naruto, now here's the thing. In Naruto, they explain it more. In Bleach, they don't explain it as much because there's a lot of different stuff going on within Bleach. And it's always been like that. There's always been a lot of stuff going on with Bleach. It's never been just one specific thing at a time. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different activities, a lot of different sceneries, and a lot of different fights going on at one time, so it's hard to focus in on one thing. So with Bleach, they really concentrated on that badge, and they really showed it throughout the series. So, that's really what they really, kind of went on. And Ishia, he even said in the latest chapter, he was like, Ichigo, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to tell you what you wanted to know, or I'm sorry I didn't tell you about the whole substitute Shinigami thing. So Ichigo didn't know, and Ichigo is the main character, and if the main character doesn't necessarily know what's going on, then it's going to be kind of hard for you to even grasp what's going on, unless you really have good insight and you really know how to connect ideas. So I don't really want to stick on that topic too long. Now I want to go on to the next thing. Saying that Taikubo is copying off of Yu Yu Hakusho, Bleach copying off of Yu Yu Hakusho to get some elements. Okay, I can kind of see people's standpoint with that. The whole substitute Shinigami thing and the spirit detective thing and the spirit detective. I can kind of see that, but there again, it's something different. You have a substitute Shinigami and you have a spirit detective. Those are two different things. So I really don't think you can kind of say that either. But then again, if people were to bring up that argument, I can only bring that up. So you guys probably win that. Yeah, and people, like I said, people are just bringing. I think people are just hopping on the bandwagon. They see people just bashing Bleach, so they're gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna bash Bleach because other people are bashing it. I'm gonna get views off of it." So I really don't think you guys should do that. I really think you guys should, kind of look at it again. Read Bleach and watch. Read Bleach again. And maybe you can explain, and maybe you could kind of find some of the answers that you're looking for because I found them, and I've been a Bleach fan for quite a while. And let's see here. The next thing I kind of want to go over is, yeah, okay, so, some things weren't explained in the manga. Yeah, that's a given. So some things are kind of, it's not really explained in the manga. Well, that's kind of the reason why the anime's there, because the anime kind of explains some things that aren't explained within the anime kind of explains some things that aren't explained in the manga. So whereas you may not understand the whole the whole substitution Shinigami perspective, but you may understand it once the anime starts, which the new anime starts October the 11th. So it's probably going to explain a lot of those different flaws or concerns you guys have been having within the Bleach realm or manga series. And I just really don't think Tite Kubo is that bad of a mangaka. And I was talking to Insane Game Freak, and he was saying, like, Bleach is kind of one of those animes that kind of sends you on a roller coaster ride. One minute you're sad because Ichigo's crying, and the next minute you're pissed off because Ichigo's overpowered, and the next minute, you're confused because Ichigo's all over the place and the storyline's kind of changing and swifting. And he brought up some valid points, in a debate. That's what you do. You bring up some valid points. So, yeah, I kind of laughed at that, yeah. Bleach does kind of, send you on one of those little roller coaster rides, But, like I said, I can't sit there and say that Bleach is a bad manga series or anime because, first of all, I'm not really in a position to even say what's bad or what's right, but I'm here to give my criticism. So, yeah, you are allowed to give criticism, but for you to say that Tite Kubo needs to just give up, he sucks, he's not a good mangaka, he doesn't put time into what he does. He does put time into what he does. It's just that you guys have probably watched so many different animes and or read so many different mangas that you're catching on specific things that were seen in other mangas, but you're not seeing it in Bleach, which you have to take Bleach as its own specific manga and anime. And, just try to understand it. I mean, you don't go to a movie and see one wrong thing and say, oh, this whole movie sucks. No, you don't. You watch the whole movie, and then you can make a good interpretation of what's going on. Same thing with the manga. These are going by chapters, whereas episodes are going by whole episodes. Then you can accurately critique, what's going on and what this is, because chapters, anybody going by, and I know a lot of you are going off of what you've seen throughout each chapter, and eventually they make a volume. I understand that, but to kind of bash chapters weekly and you don't even really know where Bleach is going, it's kind of crazy because you guys really don't know where Bleach is going. Kind of like Naruto, you kind of have a sense of where Naruto is going to go because, I mean, you pretty much know what Naruto is fighting for. Naruto is fighting to save Sasuke, so you can pretty much know where Naruto is going throughout each chapter. Bleach, and now this could be a good or bad thing. You really just don't know where, it's kind of going. But just like I said, you have to take Bleach with a grain of salt, and you have to keep reading it to understand it, and not just giving up and bashing it each week for what it's not doing. Kind of give it its credit, because Bleach chapters lately have been doing its thing. They've been going headstrong, and Tite Kubo has been doing what he, has been doing a wonderful job, and I have to give him credit for that. So, yeah, so like I said, so just give me some of the reasons, of what you think. Why is Bleach bad to you? Seriously, like, tell me why Bleach is bad, because the reasons why you guys have been giving, or the reasons what you guys have been giving is just not accurate. You guys have said the drawing style is not good. I'm not going to take that. What is that? You guys have been saying, he doesn't show symbolism within his anime. He doesn't connect ideas, which that's false. He has connected ideas. You guys are saying he's just a shitty artist, which you guys have no realms of even saying that. You guys can criticize, yeah, but you would just say he's a shitty artist. That's not enough reason for me. You guys have stated that, Bleach is not better than Naruto. One Piece beats it. Okay, yeah, it's your personal opinion. Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, number 5, I don't even know what you guys just bring up stupid reasons like Ichigo's gay. Come on, Ichigo's not gay. Come on, he's Ohibe. So, this was a long video. It's 2 minutes 21 seconds. But please watch the whole video. I thank you guys for watching, and please leave your comments, rate, and go ahead and subscribe so you can see more good videos of this content. So with that being said, guys, this is Shepherd 24, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.